Vale, hola, buenas, ¿qué tal? Tengo que volver a cargar la partida porque me habían dado una misión, pero luego me han matado y la misión se ha perdido. Vale, vamos a ir a... Creo que era esta. Hay que hablar con Cedric. No, esta no es. ¿Kaira? Hablar con Cedric. Vale, vamos para allá. Aunque todo lo que he hecho se ha perdido, pero bueno, ¿qué le vamos a hacer?
So how's it going, dear?
Something's troubling me. What does a bloody witch
De
actually
todas maneras, había encontrado aquí una cosa interesante. Aquí hay armas, de acuerdo, así que vamos a aprovechar. O... ¿LOL? ¿LOL? Sí, coño, está aquí. No me jodas que ya no está lo que el mismo que había recogido antes.
Hey there.
Heider, te robo. No pasa nada, ¿verdad? Voy a hablar con Cedric, pero no me... No me ha...
Watch it, Witcher.
Quiero poder usarlo. Aquí. Aquí, tronco. Bueno, también así le doy otra conversación. Vale, voy a tener que repetir lo mismo. En las armas las he guardado. Vamos a poner espada larga. Armadura no tengo nada interesante todavía. Vamos a poner unas trampas. Vamos a poner unas bombas. Vamos a poner... ¿Tengo armas arrojadizas? No tengo todavía. Juraría que sí tenía o las había encontrado por ahí. No lo sé. Tengo que encontrar el libro de los Neckers o en su defecto matar Neckers para aprender sobre ellos, ¿de acuerdo? Por ahí hay una atalaya pero no hay nada, así que pasando. Y aquí, lo bueno de repetir es que tengo aquí cositas pendientes. Tengo aquí cositas que puedo recoger. Es que he cargado partida, pero Cedric ya no estaba. Y la misión no me aparecía. Digo, what? No puede ser. Cada vez que me den una misión tengo que guardar. Y cada vez que me vaya a meter una zona en la calle a monstruos tengo que guardar. Ahora
Where
aparece
might you be
Tris.
going?
What kind of question is that? Anyway, know where I can find an elf named Cedric?
Don't get involved in this.
The merchants are paying good money for killing the beast.
Coin is never the most important thing.
Maybe, but it's still pretty useful.
I don't trust her.
Sheila? Why not?
She's a powerful sorceress. Dangerous to her foes, even more dangerous to her friends.
I know you don't like her. Any specific reason?
I'm just trying to warn you.
Thanks. I guess I'll have to ask her.
How?
We're going hunting together, right after I find Cedric.
Well, then let's go see him. He should be at the top of his observation tower.
Esta voy antes que tú, Tris. A medianoche hay que hablar con el otro tío, ¿eh? Y no sé qué hora es.
In Belk. It'll be nearly a year now. Moril would delight in a day like this, Sir Heron. Enjoy the memory of her. Don't wallow in the longing.
I try. I do. But I cannot believe all the bad blood this disappearance has bred.
Don't let others' shade poison your memory of her. Hatred is but an outlet for helplessness.
Thank you, Cedric. Vafael.
Vafael.
Are you Cedric?
Who asks?
Geralt of Rivia.
Ah, the Witcher. And
Tris Marigold.
lovely scent, Triss.
Cedric, look at me.
What do you want, Geralt of Rivia?
I need to make a few orens. You wouldn't happen to have a job for a witcher, would you?
There's never a shortage of work for a witcher in this forest. It's positively teeming with beasts. Though I'm not surprised they come here in droves.
Know why that is?
Cursed places attract all sorts of scum, like dung attracts flies. There was once a great house in the clearing. They locked up lunatics there. During the war with Nilfgaard, it was raised in a fire. The lunatics broiled in their cells. The ruins remain cursed to this day. 2 daredevils went off to explore the ruins recently. They haven't been seen since.
A great house, you say. Tell me more about the building itself.
It was an old manor house that was converted into a mental institution. There was no shortage of lunatics in wartime. They just kept coming. Reverend Mercier locked them up in there and looked after them. If you find the 2 people lost in the ruins of the mental asylum, you stand to be handsomely rewarded. By them or their families.
No harm in trying. I'm looking to hunt in this area, and I could use some advice.
I'm no witcher. I set traps, snares, try to keep neckers away from Lobinden, that's all.
I'm aiming a little higher than neckers.
The old man? Meaning the Karen? Finally, Laredo's splurge. Listen, I'm not one to teach your grandmother to suck eggs. You witchers know your work. But if you pay me, I can prepare a useful trap.
What kind of trap?
Puncturing trap, immobilizing trap, even decoys to pull monsters into an ambush. Whatever you like. Since I can easily finish off an ensnared necker, it should be child's play for you.
The elf woman you were talking about. How did she disappear?
Sir Herim believes the forest took her.
What do you believe?
Moril simply vanished, almost a year ago now. Some say she was too beautiful, and Dwan must have harmed her.
You believe that?
If I have no evidence before me, I try to trust my feelings. And they tell me the forest did not take her.
Why would you keep that from Sir Herim?
Because it's meaningless. Perhaps she was murdered, perhaps she departed on her own, never to return. She's gone, and neither I nor Sir Herim can reverse that.
Who exactly are you?
One who warns humans against the dangers that lurk in the forest.
Care to clarify?
I am old, even for an elf. Yet the forest is older. I've lived in it for years and understand it, though it's nothing I can explain. At times I make mistakes and people don't come home.
So you help humans?
I just know if it's safe to venture beyond the gates or not.
What are the Scoia'tael fighting for?
Do you ask about the old ones, who hoped to restore our race to its previous glory? Or about the young ones, who fight for survival and out of suicidal revenge?
Jorvith's warriors. Which mold do they fit?
They believe they are still independent, and that there is but one just way to view their cause. In truth, however, they're but a shadow of the Enshe's former glory. They cling to delusions to the very moment when a sword or a noose ends their life, or until they realize the truth themselves, which is, I believe, the worst.
Maybe I'll come back when you're sober.
You witches live a long life. You may indeed get to see that day.
I aim to kill the Karen. Heard you might be able to help.
That depends on the sort of aid you seek.
I need information.
We should have killed it years ago.
Tris está mirando.
Now I don't know. The beast has become too large for the riverbed, and it has strange growths on its tentacles, extremely thick skin. Previously, it inhabited a swamp along one of the Pontar's tributaries. Completely wild terrain. Even the Scoia'tael don't venture there. You should go see the wreck of the boat it recently sank. Inspect any traces it's left. See the destruction.
Where's this wreck?
Venture south into the forest, then turn east toward the river. You'll find the ruins of a bridge erected long ago by the Enshe. The wreck lies at their foot.
Thanks, Cedric.
You'll find me by the boat wreck.
Sheesh, Triss. Sure you're not overusing those teleports?
Quiero ver a dónde va este tío para luego encontrarle. Guardamos. ¿Me sale en el mapa? Cedric. Bueno, sí. Zendler. No tiene puesto el nombre. Ah, supongo que si quiero encontrar el lobo, estará por aquí. Vale. No sé lo que es un mordedor, pero bueno. Vale, vamos a intentar ir a la misión de la jarra de la locura. Esto es lo que no me salía. Hay que ir para allá. Lo que pasa es que va a haber Neckers y va a haber un montón de mierda.
Good luck.
Espérate. No tienes... Que no tienes el libro de Necker, tío. Tienes diagramas con fragmentación. Mejora de caparazón de Kairan. Mordedor, trampa. Arma arrojadiza, puñales. Fórmula de Vejín del demonio. Tienes armas arrojadizas para comprar, pero no me interesa. A ver. Yo antes fui por aquí. ¿Dónde estoy? No, tengo que ir para otro lado.
Don't
Bien.
go to the forest, Witcher. It's certain death.
Por aquí. Y por aquí encontré Neckers. No sé si es buena idea. ¿Qué hay? O sea, música de batalla, pero que no hay nadie aquí. Señuelo.
Take that.
A correr otra vez. Ah, una trampa. Muy bien. Vale. Estamos lío. Aquí están los neckers. Joder. No es mi día de suerte, ¿eh? La garra de la locura, vale, sí. Esta sí se me la guarda. Vale, pues volvemos a las andadas. Creo que soy demasiado lanzado. Cámara, hay algo que quiero ver. ¿No puedo ponerme pociones en el objeto rápido? No, no se puede. No se puede. Vale. Pues lo malo es que tengo que matar neckers, sí o sí, así que... Hay uno. Vale, guardamos. Pasa que si hay más de uno no lo veo. Si dejan de salir y me puedo coger los objetos del suelo, yo lo agradecería. Otro. Otro, por ahí. Dios.
Got to blow up this nest. Got to blow up this nest. Got to blow up this nest.
Sí, pero no sé cómo destruir el nido.
Got to blow up this nest. Got to blow up this nest. Got to blow up this nest.
Vale, me pone que tengo que destruir el nido, pero no tengo ni puta idea de cómo, así que...
Got to blow up this nest.
Ya miraré cómo se destruyen los nidos, yo qué sé. Sé que con las bombas, creo. Necesitaré bombas o algo así. Por favor, ¿puedo subir de nivel? ¿Puedo cogerlo ahí en el suelo? Vale. Vale, vamos para allá. Vamos a guardar, que hemos hecho bastante avance. Y los nidos, los neckers, no sé cómo cargárselos. Hay que tener cuidado con las trampas. Por cierto, ya que hemos subido el nivel. Es la única que me falta, ¿no? Sí. Vale, ya se bloquean las demás. Pues en teoría crema, pero...
Some help, finally. I thought I was done for.
What's wrong?
I'm fine, but my friend remains in that damned hospital.
Cedric told me that 2 people went missing near the burnt mansion.
I'm Rupert Brandhuber. I'm a medic from Edda, and I came here with a friend to look for a very rare species of herbs.
These woods
¿Cuánto
aren't
tiempo
the
llevó la
best
cámara
place for
puesta?
herb picking.
So we were warned, but the temptation was too great. We got as far as the site of the fire. No sign of herbs, but there was something downstairs. Something. What's that? Can you hear it? That's Grindley's dog. Feel that? Something approaches. Help us!
Damn, you're ugly.
Por qué te estoy dando. Voy a recoger cositas. A ver qué otro. Ahí. ¿Hay algo? Círculo de poder. Vale. Vamos a seguir un poquito más, ¿de acuerdo? Vamos a bajar aquí. Derrotar a los Neckers. Vamos a cargar, pobre. No veo más Neckers, ¿eh? No sé si tengo que ir abajo o algo.
Other than those here they were. Oh, the greed!
What? Saltar abajo. Hostia, me han reventado lo lindo, ¿eh? Creo que lo voy a dejar aquí por hoy, ¿eh? Joder. A ver dónde he guardado. Uf, muy, muy lejos. En fin, pues nada, voy a hacer lo mismo que acabo de hacer y ya está. Y lo dejaré justo donde me han matado. Venga, nos vemos en el siguiente vídeo. Adiós.